to that boy.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Davis is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Malik Beasley. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's LeBron at the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Gary Payton II is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Little in at the 3 spot. Now here's Payton, tipped away and stolen by LeBron. Here's Russell. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Russell's got the first points of the night for the Lakers. Payton looking around. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And the dunk by James.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
And so Payton will bring it up for Portland. First quarter, just over a minute played. And stolen by Russell. Hachimura the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the basket by Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Little. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. James finds Russell. Back to James. Beasley left side. Just 4 to shoot. Hachimura, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lillard from outside. And Davis pulls it down. Russell against Lillard. Russell, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now, here's Grant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's Payton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
James finds Beasley. Lillard against Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Payton to end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
Now here's James. Russell with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And free throw good from Lillard. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the pass to Nurkic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Now here's Payton, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Payton inside, kicks it out to Grant. On the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Russell dishes to LeBron. And they double up James. Beasley with a clean look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Beasley's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. Payton passes to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Russell. Here's Lillard. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Lillard. A 14-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
So for the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in and Hart subbed in for Payton. Simons with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Little gets the bucket. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Shot clock at 5. Over to the left wing. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And checking out some stats for James. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's putting up 31 points per, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Now, here's Simons. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Beasley finds Russell. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
It's the 3-point bomb.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Up top, Russell, covered by Simons. Davis, the pass to Russell. Here is Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Little.
Look at the young talent the Blazers have. A nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
Now, here's Simons. 9-point game his last outing. Winslow against Hachimura. Winslow's shot is off.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Here's Hart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they also rank right in the top 10 in terms of fast break points. They don't force a lot, but when they get an opportunity, boy, do they like to get out on the break.
And I can't help but focus on their free throw shooting percentage, G8. They've been dialed in at the free throw line.
Josh Hart
won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Now here's Schroeder to the inside. Walker. And finished off by Walker.
You have to respect Schroeder's speed and try to cut him off. But when you do that, it leaves room to pitch it to the roller.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Reeves. And it's Portland with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the dunk by Winslow.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now Schroeder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Schroeder against Simon. Passes it to Sharp. Three-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Bamba. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Now here's Simons. Here's Winslow. Reeves with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
In the corner, Bamba with it. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And another 3 for Portland.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Schroeder with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He dishes it to Walker. Back to Schroeder. Lakers moving the ball around now. And the dunk by Bamba.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Sharp, the pass to Simons. The tray. No good that time. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Lakers leading by 3. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Winslow in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. LeBron James on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeBron's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Lakers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man and show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Grant outside. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Winslow.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Russell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard.
You know, not really an explosive athlete, but Russell has a bag of tricks. He's crafty, he's slick. The up fake, getting the defender to overcommit there.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Clark, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future. Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Now here's LeBron. 23 points for him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Portland is gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the paint. There's Winslow. It's good. This game is all even. Winslow's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Lillard. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
On the wing, James. Defended by Hart. James kicks to Hachimura. LeBron against Hart. Here's the three. And LeBron James with the three. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
You can't give LeBron space from deep. I mean, you're asking for him to rein in threes if you do.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. For the Trailblazers, Nurkic checked in for Justice Winslow. And it's Little in for Josh Hart. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Lillard. To stop the run. No good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now, here's Sean. He's got 6. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they double up James. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard looking around. Fires the 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. LeBron can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 8. Inside. And that one's good. Lillard.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Here is Russell. 8 points for him. Kicks to Beasley. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Davis.
AD doing what he does. 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Thunder.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
James finds Russell. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Grant with a screen on Beasley. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. They get it back. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
The Trailblazers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw missing. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Gary Payton is checked in for the Trailblazers. Nice shot by James.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Payton. Lays it up off the glass. Payton's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. LeBron is screen on Payton. Russell dishes to James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year. We were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Watford's checked in, and it's Simons in for Sharp.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Watford passes to Nurkic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Nurkic has got 5.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Now Russell, 10 points for him. On the wing, James. Puts up a 3. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 10. The pass to Nurkic. Back to Payton. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Simons. Goes up again. Nice D from Russell. Los Angeles leading by 10. LeBron kicks to Russell. Now here's LeBron. He's got 15. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Easily outside. Clock is at 3. Hachimura, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has the confidence to drill the three. And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Russell. The Blazers getting the bucket. It's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Anthony Davis, number 1.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Davis with it. He's guarded by Nurkic. And that one is good by Beasley.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Blazers Nation, get loud for your Blazers Breakers dance crew.
Some changes for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Davis, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Simons. He has 5. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Simons. Here's Watford. He's covered by Hachimura. And stolen by Cousins. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
And Portland making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Simons against Schroeder. Pass to Winslow. Outside, Payton. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, I love when Cousins uses his reach and strength to stymie shooters. Nice positioning on defense there.
Schroeder, left side. The rebound by Watford.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Takes it inside, and it's Whittle finishing it off.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Now here's Cousins. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Not a bad job that time defending Cousins, but then you see the move he goes to. He's got a counter for just about any defense that's thrown at him.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Gary Payton. Schroeder passes to LeBron. 2 points, that one goes. James has got 17 now.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Down low. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by James. Cousins has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Schroeder against Simon. Poked away and stolen by James.
Blocking foul called on Anthony Simon. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
1:33 left in the second quarter. James with it. He's got 17. The rebound by Watford. Inside.
4th team foul.
Little kicks to Simons. There's the pass to Hart. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hart's got it back down to single digits for Portland.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Big group substitution here for the Lakers.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Walker. His last 10 games, he's right around 9 points a night, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Schroeder outside. Here's Reeves. The Trailblazers pull it in. And here's Little. An 11-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. 3-pointers, Simons. Gabriel with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Nasir Little picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Wenyen Gabriel at the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Hart, and he drives in, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Bamba, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bamba loves using that shot fake to fool the defense there. He's got a little trickiness in his game.
No good on that.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a